Hello girls! Today at Ananimal Makeup, I'm gonna show you how I did this cute pinkish look using the palette from Essence, which is inspired by Disney villains. Actually, is inspired by Ursula. Okay, let's get started. First, I use bio-organic micellar water by Karin the Farm to make sure my face is all cleaned up. And then I use the Super Hydrator by Hada Labo, massage it very gently around my face and make sure the fluid gets fully into the pores. Then I leave the face and start with the eyes. I use a primer from the brand Golden Rose. And now I finally have this beautiful palette in my hands. This is a brush that goes with the palette. I'm gonna use the shadow shells. Gonna add it on my lid as a transition color. And I'm gonna try to blend it evenly. For the next step, I'm gonna use a bit warmer tone. It's the Troublemaker shade in the palette. I'm gonna add it above the shade Shells I used before. As you can see, I'm using the same brush, and this is not a big deal because the shades are very similar. This is even gonna help me blend it better. Now I get another blending brush and I go dip it into the shade Vanessa, which is a bit darker tone. And this is going to help with giving a little bit of depth into the outer corner of my eyelid. However, I never stay there. I'm dipping into Black Magic and I'll go all over the Vanessa shade I used before because I like how those two mix together. And now for the inner corner of my eyelid, I'm gonna use the finger first. I'm gonna dip into Misery. This is the name of the shade. I love how this shade opened up my inner corner. I'm gonna use the shade A Lovely Mess, and with the smaller blending brush, I'm gonna blend it into the previous shade I used, the Misery. And after I finish blending the inner corners, I'm gonna go with the shade Powerful. This is more like pinkish shade. It is metallic texture with sparkles. I'm not sure you can catch it on camera, but it looks so stunning. I'm also using this shade to connect the inner and outer corner of my eye. And finally finish the eye makeup. And not to forget, I'm using a clean blending brush to make sure I don't have any sharp edges in my shadow. For the eyeliner, I'm going to use Vinyl Liner by Golden Rose. It is a waterproof eyeliner. I will start with the wings first, and then I'll go in with a very thin line and stop somewhere in the middle of the eye because I want to give the effect of a foxy eye. Hopefully you are enjoying the full process and you enjoy watching me how I'm trying to even them out. And my advice would be to take your time whenever you're trying to do this type of eyeliner. Okay, next I'm going with the inner corners. I'm going to use the eyeliner for this as well because I want to be more intense even in the inner corners. Hopefully it's not going to get messy because when you do it with an eyeshadow, it's easier and it's more safe not to get messed up. But as we're going, I can see I am doing a great job here. And to finish up with the full look, I'm gonna go with the shade Atlantica, which I'm placing under the eye to intensify the full look a little bit more. Okay, now I'm done with the eyeshadow and I added some false lashes. After that, I'm going with the foundation. It's by Wet n Wild and it's in the tone Golden Beige. This is a dewy foundation, but it has a great coverage because this is something my face needs desperately. And this is a great foundation for me because I want good coverage and in the same time I want my face to look like it has its natural shine. And once I'm done with the foundation, I'm not gonna go with a concealer because I don't think I have a necessity of that. I don't know if this is a crime, but I'm gonna go with the Shadow Promises to blend and even out the edges of the under eye area. Now I'm fully done with the eyes and I'm going with the eyebrows. I'm using a eyebrow pencil by the brand Essence. I'm filling in the brows and maybe making them a little bit thicker because I think they're gonna look better like this with this eye look. And now we came to the part where we give dimension to the face. I'm gonna use this Maxi Blush by Essence, who is also inspired by the Disney villains. Actually, he's inspired by Ursula, my favorite Disney villain. And for this look, I'm gonna use it as a bronzer, not as a blush. Hopefully this is not a crime as well. But I think it's no need of adding some contour and blush and bronzer and everything since the eyes are very intensive. And I like the color and how it looks with the eyes, so I'm gonna leave it there. Now we're gonna go with the lips. I'm gonna use Golden Rose brown pencil, lip pencil, and I'm gonna add it a bit higher than my natural lip line. This is something I always do since my lips are very, very small and invisible. And with the lip liner, I'm gonna use a Lifter Gloss by Maybelline, which is in a very similar shade as the eyeliner. And I'm gonna leave it there because I think it's enough. I believe I said previously I'm not gonna use anything else on the face, but I'm gonna use the shade Fervent for highlighter because I think it matches so good with the blush. And here we are in the end of this video. This is the final result. These are the palettes I used. Hopefully you like the look and hopefully you're gonna visit me in my studio and get this look for yourself. Thank you for watching and goodbye.